Have you ever wondered if Rolex Authorized Dealers are quietly selling brand new watches to grey market resellers? Some collectors believe it's not just rumors, that behind closed doors, boutique inventory is being diverted to meet demand more profitably. Today, on Luxury Insights, we're diving into real stories, controversies, and speculation surrounding this explosive topic. Rolex officially says it doesn't sell to the grey market. Their policy is clear. They don't authorize dealers to sell through secondary channels. But on forums like Reddit and Rolex forums, hundreds of collectors share a different perspective. One contributor wrote, "I saw Submariner stock disappear from a boutique overnight and reappear on grey sites the next morning." Others speak of private courier pickups and phantom clients who never wear the watch, only to resell it immediately. Real lawsuits give weight to the claims. One former AD employee filed a federal suit in Chicago, alleging the dealer participated in racketeering, selling hundreds of watches directly to resellers. While legal proceedings are ongoing, the filing includes invoices, serial logs, and employee testimony indicating deviation from official Rolex protocol. That case is a rare look behind the curtain, and it raises serious questions about industry compliance. There's also speculation around rotation tactics. Some collectors suspect that dealers use straw buyers or coordinated personas to collect multiple high-demand watches through Rolex's distribution. Once received, those watches are resold or shipped to grey market brokers. Payment may still appear to come from individual retail clients, but the watches are extracted from the store before genuine customers have a chance. Collectors attest to chilling feedback loops. One Redditor claimed that after flipping a watch, even legitimately, it became virtually impossible to get the next release. Other users say they were flat out dismissed by sales staff, known to prefer flipper-friendly clients. It's not simply theory. Some attribute missing watches to dealers strategically rewarding resale activity over authentic collecting. On the corporate side, there are signs of internal efforts to reassert control. In 2023, Rolex fully acquired Bucherer and rolled out an official certified pre-owned CPO program. The program allows authenticated second-hand watches to re-enter Rolex's distribution under a controlled umbrella. Some industry insiders see this as an admission that grey market can't be ignored, but must be redirected within Rolex's own ecosystem to regain oversight. That said, Rolex continues to deny dealer sourcing. Official spokespersons reiterate that all grey market stock is purchased by retail clients, not taken from ADs. But the level of denials stands in contrast to what some ex-employees claim, including reports of suspicious cash transactions and under-the-table deals in some regions. Why would dealers risk it? The profit margin is staggering. A Submariner bought at retail for $10,000 can fetch $13,000 to $15,000 on the grey market. For hot models, like the Daytona or GMT, with year-long waitlists, margins are even steeper. Dealers hit allocation limits, but could in theory divert one or two to resellers to avoid turning away buyers or to meet internal financial targets. There's also political pressure within boutiques. Regional managers may reward store performance based on revenue. Dealers who comply with quota or margin goals may earn better internal standing, encouraging grey deals, especially in high-demand cities where inventory moves fast. Imagine a moment where Rolex ADs are filtering some of their most exclusive inventory directly to resellers, in effect, turning scarcity into selective availability. It's a practice that could explain why some grey dealers consistently have stock while boutiques remain locked down. But not all ADs are believed to participate. Some collectors report dealing with impeccable boutiques, small stores in secondary markets where inventory appears more transparent. Others say they purposely avoid dealers with reputations for scarcity games. According to community accounts, the best advice is to build relationships, shop locally in lower density markets, and watch allocation patterns for anomalies. If this kind of insider content intrigues you, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get notified about new videos every week. Next in this video, we'll bring you first-hand testimony from ex-dealers, explore internal compliance guidelines within Rolex, and examine whether such practices, if proven true, could lead to legal or regulatory consequences for specific dealers. or even the brand itself. So, what do former authorized dealer employees say about all of this? Over the years, anonymous whistleblowers and leaked messages have painted a picture of what happens behind the boutique glass. In one story shared on Reddit, a former sales associate described how certain clients, known internally as preferred accounts, would be offered the most desirable models before anyone else, even if their purchase history didn't quite add up. Why? Because those clients, according to the post, were part of a grey market pipeline. They were buying not to wear, but to resell, sometimes even before leaving the store. Another widely circulated claim involves a major European city where two ADs allegedly had silent agreements with regional resellers. The rumor: watches would be allocated under a friend's name, purchased at retail, and then handed off to the reseller in exchange for a cash cut or high-value trade-in. While these accounts remain unproven, the consistency in how they're described suggests patterns that enthusiasts and collectors aren't ignoring. One of the most controversial aspects involves how Rolex handles this at the corporate level. The brand is famously tight-lipped, with no public acknowledgement of internal auditing systems or penalties against non-compliant dealers. But several industry insiders claim Rolex employs mystery shoppers and regularly reviews serial number distribution. If a batch of Submariners is traced from multiple stores to a single grey dealer, that AD could be reprimanded, or in rare cases, lose its Rolex license entirely. However, losing Rolex status is rare and damaging, especially since it's one of the most prestigious partnerships in the retail luxury world. That scarcity of consequence may actually embolden some ADs. With profit margins tightening in other product categories, it's no secret that Rolex is the engine keeping many boutiques financially healthy. Selling 5 Daytonas through back channels at grey prices could generate more profit than moving 50 Datejusts at MSRP. And yet, not all ADs are complicit. In fact, many play by the book, rigorously tracking warranty cards, cross-checking ID for high-demand models, and even blacklisting clients suspected of flipping watches too quickly. These dealers argue that flippers, not ADs, are the real cause of grey market saturation. One longtime boutique owner stated in a watch podcast, "We can't control what the buyer does after the sale. All we can do is try to sell to real enthusiasts." Still, when the same grey dealers are constantly stocked with Rolex pieces that others wait years to get, the question remains, where is the supply really coming from? It's a grey area, literally, and the truth is likely a mix of factors: dealers walking a fine line, collectors cashing in on high-demand references, and Rolex quietly tightening control through acquisition moves like its purchase of Bucherer and the expansion of its CPO program. These efforts seem to suggest that Rolex knows it can't eliminate the grey market entirely, so instead, it's slowly absorbing it. The bigger concern, though, is how this affects everyday buyers. When you walk into a boutique and ask about a Submariner or a GMT, only to be told the list is 5 years long, and then see that same model listed online for $17,000 the next day, it can feel rigged. That frustration is fueling skepticism, and unless Rolex and its dealers begin to enforce more transparency, this controversy won't be going away. So what do you think? Are ADs backdoor selling watches to grey market players, or is this just a consequence of high demand and low supply? Let us know your thoughts in the comments and share any first-hand stories or suspicions you've encountered. If you found this video insightful, make sure to like it, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more weekly content exposing the untold truths of the luxury watch world. Until next time, stay stylish and stay informed.